Minnesota Airport draws the attention of the head of the TSA. Coming up, his solution to fix the problem.
We had sunshine again today, but that's going to change. I'm going to show you when rain showers roll in with your forecast.
But first, a new way to drug test your kids.
They can go back 6 months from when they use the drug.
And that's where we are starting tonight. We've been covering what authorities say is a serious heroin problem right here in Minnesota.
And now there's a new lab in Plymouth that offers unique testing for parents who may want to check on their kids without them knowing. Our Eric Shuley was here now. And Eric, how exactly does this work?
Well, your kids don't even have to be there for this type of drug test. It can be done at home because it all centers around these fingernails.
The gloves come on and Alex Lampkin goes to work testing samples for drugs.
Since we're seeing all the lines, this is a completely negative test.
His lab inside a Plymouth strip mall has seen an increase in samples testing positive for heroin.
Only stays in your system for 1 to 3 days. So you really have to get it right away after they use it.
That's why he says traditional urine tests could miss it. The lab can test a person's fingernails for signs of drug use. The test runs around $200, but he says it can show use in the last 6 months. The Minnesota Department of Health says 98 Minnesotans overdosed on heroin in 2014, an increase from the year before. A number Lampkin hopes these tests will lower.
It can get awkward when we're telling the parent a potential positive result in front of the child.
In the last year, he says more parents have come in testing their children.
Huge. Yes, absolutely.
On the other end of the phone is Kim, who told me about her adult daughter's struggle with heroin.
You can't fool me anymore. You can't tell me you're clean. I know now that she's clean. And I can tell you she would not be clean if I were not drug testing her.
It'd be a tough conversation to get her to do it.
Lampkin hopes the answers he provides can solve problems.
You don't want to be caught in the middle of an argument between the child and the parent, but at the same time you want to give the parent as much information as they can get so they can make good decisions.
The lab's director told me about 30% of business are parents testing their children for drugs. Now, the executive director of a foundation that raises awareness for opioid use told me, Kevin, this type of drug use is hitting very hard in the Twin Cities, upper middle class neighborhoods.
As a parent, I look at it as a way to protect or maybe save my child's life.
And that's what the mom told me. She said she wishes she had just done it earlier. Maybe her daughter wouldn't have gone down that path.
Okay, thank you, Eric. Now,